First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Lucy is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Brandon. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Lucy, how long has it been since you heard from Brandon?
It's been 2 weeks.
Ooh. 2 weeks, okay.
Have you reached out to him? Did you try?
Yeah, I did. I invited him to a game of skee ball, but he didn't respond.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, let's see if we can figure it out. Want to tell us about the date and how you guys met?
Yeah. Well, you know how it goes. I met Brendan on the app.
Mm-hmm.
We talked briefly back and forth, good chemistry before deciding to meet up at a local bar by us. We both like to play pool. We're both good at it. So, yeah, it was kind of fun. It was like a hot challenge to build some flirty chemistry, and we definitely did. We turned it into this drinking game, and anytime one of us missed a shot, we would drink.
You said you guys are good, so did you end up drinking a lot? Like, you know, for people who aren't good at it, like me, I would get hammered.
Same.
Yeah, you could say that. We got a little handsy, not in like a gross way, you know, but we played a few games.
Okay.
We danced around, talked, we kissed each other, we shared an Uber home. It was a good time. It was definitely a good time.
You shared an Uber home, so like y'all went home together?
So he made sure that I got home first.
Oh, that's nice.
He's
Okay.
definitely a gentleman. Yeah, he took good care of me. He was not like the other guys I've dated.
Did he try?
No, he didn't. He was such a gentleman. I mean, we had a great kiss in the car, but then when it was time to go home, he said goodnight and didn't even try.
That's refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, as you can imagine, I was pretty excited to see him again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, why do you think you're getting ghosted then?
I don't know. I did have this one moment where I kind of freaked out a little bit. Not on him, but we were like having a little moment in the corner, and this drunk girl walked by and bumped into me, and she made me spill my beer all over my brand new top.
Okay.
So I kind of freaked out a little bit on her. I snapped, but I like dialed it back before I went too far. I apologized to Brandon.
Describe snap, like start throwing chairs. Or like,
Was it like, hey, girl, do you know you just did that? Or was it like, roar, you know, snapping?
Yeah, I would say like a verbal, like what the, you know, and just kind of, I don't know. I have been more becoming in the past, but I don't know. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, and I totally apologize to Brandon for doing it. That girl was definitely a mess. Like, she was not innocent, you know?
okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid that he was just like being polite in the moment and saying it was fine, and maybe I might have turned him off from it. It's not normal for me to do that, but when someone deserves it, you know,
Okay.
I'm only human, but I want him to know that I'm not going to just freak out on him randomly like that, you know?
Okay.
Right. Would that turn you off, Jubal?
It depends how it was. Yeah, I think it might turn me off now, but past me would have loved it.
What?
Yeah, especially if you turn around and freaked out on me, I'd be like, whoa,
Oh, my
she's hot.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, I've learned my lesson with that, though. But so it might be a little bit much, so we'll see. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you and maybe get you another date, okay?
Okay, thanks, y'all.
All right, play a song, come back. Get your first date follow-up next.
Hi, Kyle. Could you draw up a quick document with the basic business plan, just one page, as a Google Doc, and send me the link? Thanks.
Hey, just finished drawing up that quick one-page business plan for you. Here's the link.
But there was no link. There was no business plan. It's not his fault. I hadn't programmed Kyle to be able to do that yet. My name is Evan Ratliff. I decided to create Kyle, my AI co-founder, after hearing a lot of stuff like this from OpenAI CEO Sam Altman.
There's this betting pool for the first year that there's a one-person billion-dollar company, which would have been like unimaginable without AI, and now will happen.
I got to thinking, could I be that one person? I'd made AI agents before for my award-winning podcast, Shell Game. This season on Shell Game, I'm trying to build a real company with a real product run by fake people.
Oh, hey, Evan. Good to have you join us. I found some really interesting data on adoption rates for AI agents in small to medium businesses.
Listen to Shell Game on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
On the podcast Health Stuff, we are tackling all the health questions that keep you up at night.
Yes, I'm Dr. Priyanka Wali, a double board certified physician.
And I'm Hari Kondabolu, a comedian and someone who once Googled, "Do I have scurvy?" at 3 a.m.
On Health Stuff, we're talking about health in a different way.
It's not only about what we can do to improve our health,
but also what our health says about us and the way we're living.
Like our episode where we look at diabetes.
In the United States, 50% of Americans are pre-diabetic.
How preventable is type 2?
Extremely. Or our in-depth analysis of how incredible mangoes are.
Oh, it's hard to explain to the rest of the world that your mangoes are fine because mangoes are incredible, but you don't even know.
You don't know. You don't know. It's going to be a fun ride, so tune in.
Listen to Health Stuff on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The forces shaping the world's economies and financial markets can be hard to spot.
Even though they're such a powerful player in finance, you wouldn't really know that you are interacting with them.
And even harder to understand.
Donald Trump's trade war 2.0 is only accelerating the process of de-dollarization, which in a way is jargon for people turning away from the dollar.
That is where the Big Take from Bloomberg podcast comes in, to connect the dots.
How unusual is a deal like this?
Unprecedented. Every weekday afternoon, we dive deep into one big global business story.
The biggest story of the reaction of the oil market to the conflict in the Middle East is one of what has not happened.
Katie, you told me that ETFs are your favorite thing.
They are.
Explain that. Why is that the case? And unpack what it means for you.
Our breakfast foods are consistent consumer staples, and so they sort of become outsized indicators of inflation.
Listen to The Big Take from Bloomberg News every weekday afternoon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Lucy is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Brandon. So in a second, we're going to get him on the phone and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her. But first, Lucy, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
So basically, I went out with this guy. He was super hot, super cool. We had a good time, great chemistry. I may have snapped when a girl dropped her beer on me, and I'm just worried that maybe I might have scared him off from that. But I want him to know that that's not who I am. I would not just randomly do that to him.
Right.
Okay.
That sucks.
Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Brandon, please?
Yeah, this is Brandon.
Brandon, how are you? My name is Jubal. I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Brandon. This is Nina. I'm also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
What? It's a radio show?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And we're calling you because we do a segment that's called the first date follow-up. That's where if you go on a date with somebody and you ghost them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting. So we got an email about you from somebody.
Okay.
Do you know?
This ought to be good.
Yeah, we think so too.
Yeah. Who do you think would email us and say that you're ghosting them?
I don't know. You tell me. It could be a couple of people, but.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Well, this is about to get really good then, Brandon.
Her name is Lucy.
Oh. Yeah, Lucy. I remember her.
Okay. Do you remember liking Lucy? Do you remember going on a date with her?
Oh, yeah. We had a great time, man. That girl is hot. Smoking. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I remember.
Okay. So then what's the deal? If she's so bomb, why are you gone?
She's sneaky, man. She's sneaky.
What?
She's sneaky?
Nah, she's sneaky. She pulled some stuff on a date, man, that was just not cool.
Like what?
Well, we went out, we had a great time, and, it ended up where we were in a bar having a good time. We staked out our little corner, and we were actually relating to each other pretty well, touchy-feely, kissy-kissy.
Okay.
I was into her, she was into me, I thought. And then some random dude walks up to her out of nowhere, and it's like, what's up, Lucy? I'm like, who is this clown? And she's like having small talk with him. She turns her back to me and like almost starts arguing with this guy. Doesn't introduce me, doesn't tell me what's going on. And I'm like, what is the deal here? What is she hiding something? She's smiling and flirting and all this stuff with this guy. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't she just kissing me? Then, it gets worse. We start playing pool. All of a sudden, she sees a group of people, I guess, over on the other side of the room with this guy. She walks over to him and just starts hanging out with him like she came to the bar with them. I'm like, we just got done kissing, petting in the corner, and now you're over here with a whole nother group? What the hell is going on?
Did you ask her?
Yeah. And she apologized, and she's like, it's just somebody I used to hang out with. It's no big deal. But it just sounded weird, and the whole thing just didn't feel right. She was way too mysterious, and, I was waiting for her to even take me over there and introduce me to these people, but it didn't happen. I wasn't even upset about that. I mean, things happen. But she was gone like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a good amount.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, she's hugging and laughing with these people with her back turned, like she's trying to block me out. I'm like, sounds sneaky, reminded me of an ex. I checked out.
Well,
okay.
Thank you for telling us. And now I'll let you know that Lucy is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Just clear some stuff up for both of you guys,
Lucy?
Hey, yeah. Hi, Brandon.
What's up, L-Dog?
Did you call you L-Dog?
Okay. Oh, my God. Yeah.
I can't believe you left me standing there at the table.
Okay, one, I don't think I was gone for that long. And two, that was so unbelievably awkward for me. I did not think that these people were going to show up there. These are people that I know, and I'm trying to kind of fizzle out. And so it was super awkward for me, and I did not want to introduce you to these people. I didn't want to mix that,
I understand what you're saying. It's just that the only true part about what you just said is you didn't think, because you didn't take me into consideration at all. You left me hanging. And I mean, I just watched you have a beer poured all over you. Obviously, I'm kind of into you if I'm still sticking around.
Okay. I mean, I definitely did not think it was a big deal. We were just talking. I mean, if you hadn't seen some people that you knew and you were talking to them, I wouldn't be so sensitive about it.
Well, let's flip the script. Let's say that I take you out and I leave you somewhere and I go to talk to a bunch of girls that I know. And then I come back and say, hey, it's no big deal. These are just some girls that I know. How would you feel about that?
If I'm being completely transparent and honest with you, that guy was my ex.
Oh.
And I really don't think that there was any world where you two needed to be talking and meeting each other and whatever. And so with all of our old friends there, it was weird for me and awkward. And so I wanted to just kind of be what's up, but also not mix y'all together. I'm trying to fizzle that out. I'm trying to get away from that. I think that you're a great guy.
I've ever heard in my life.
I really like you, and I did not at all want you involved in that.
It just sounds sneaky, and you want to talk about being uncomfortable? I'm on the radio!
But she's telling you the truth, or her truth.
Oh, my God. I'm on the radio. What if your guy is listening to this? He's going to kind of have an idea.
Well, I guess he knows that I'm not interested anymore then.
I'm just saying the whole thing sounded shady to me. That was why I ghosted you. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm just kind of confused. Where do we go from here?
Well, let's flip it again, Brandon. What if your ex-girlfriend showed up and you were with Lucy? What do you do?
Introduce them.
Do you?
You would introduce them?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would.
Yeah. It's my ex-girlfriend. The way Lucy looks, if you met my ex-girlfriend, I would definitely introduce them. Definitely
I don't know, man.
Lucy
I definitely used to be a different person. I did not want those stories like coming to you. I would much rather just like ease into this thing with you.
Brandon, would you like to go on another date with Lucy? We'll pay for it.
I mean, it's just funny that you think I couldn't handle that. So in a public situation, you just decided that, nah, I couldn't handle it. I'm going to ease into it. I don't know. You know what? Anybody can make a mistake. Let's do it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
You got another date, Lucy?
All right, let's go.
Let's do it. How about we go somewhere and not bump into your ex?
You know what? That sounds like a plan to me. Please.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hi, Kyle. Could you draw up a quick document with the basic business plan, just one page, as a Google Doc, and send me the link? Thanks.
Hey, just finished drawing up that quick one-page business plan for you. Here's the link.
But there was no link. There was no business plan. I hadn't programmed Kyle to be able to do that yet. I'm Evan Ratliff, here with a story of entrepreneurship in the AI age. Listen as I attempt to build a real startup run by fake people. Check out the second season of my podcast, Shell Game, on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
On this week's episode of Next Chapter, I, T.D. Jakes, sit down with Denzel Washington, a two-time Academy Award-winning actor and cultural icon, for a conversation about change, identity, and the moment everything shifted.
I mean, I don't take any credit for it. It's nothing I did as special, you know. Been knocked down a few pegs and recognized it, but I just didn't put me first. I just put God first, and He's carried me.
Whether you're rebuilding, reimagining, or just trying to hold it together, this one will speak to you. Listen to the Next Chapter podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes drop weekly. Don't miss one of them.
On the podcast Health Stuff, we are tackling all the health questions that keep you up at night.
I'm Dr. Priyanka Wali, a double board certified physician.
And I'm Hari Kondabolu, a comedian and someone who once Googled, "Do I have scurvy?" at 3 a.m. And on our show, we're talking about health in a different way, like our episode where we look at diabetes.
In the United States, 50% of Americans are pre-diabetic.
How preventable is type 2?
Extremely. Listen to Health Stuff on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Big Take podcast from Bloomberg News keeps you on top of the biggest stories of the day.
My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day.
Stories that move markets.
Chair Powell opened the door to this first interest rate cut.
Impact politics. Change businesses.
This is a really stunning development for the AI world.
And how you think about your bottom line. Listen to The Big Take from Bloomberg News every weekday afternoon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Robert Smith, and this is Jacob Goldstein, and we used to host a show called Planet Money.
And now we're back making this new podcast called Business History, about the best ideas and people and businesses in history.
And some of the worst people, horrible ideas, and destructive companies in the history of business.
First episode, how Southwest Airlines used cheap seats and free whiskey to fight its way into the airline business.
The most Texas story ever.
Listen to Business History on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The truth shall set you free.
So poetic.
Yes. Unless it's a second date update, and it'll probably just embarrass you in front of your friends and family on the radio.
And maybe make you cry.
Yeah, and hopefully, maybe make you cry. We got Heather on the phone. Heather, hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. So you met a dude named Kevin at a spin class?
Yeah. So one night after class, we were chatting, and he asked me if I wanted to go get a bite to eat.
Nice.
And I'm like, well, sure.
I got to get some protein in after the spin class, so, if you want to tag along, you totally could. Is that kind of how it went?
Well, no, not quite. No, not quite the meathead.
Did you guys go all sweaty to dinner?
Yeah, kind of, but we just went to this, like, quick little Asian place, so, you know,
Okay. So you guys went to dinner, and how'd the date go?
I mean, I thought it went really well. We chatted and had a good time and had no lulls in the conversation, but we'd just come from an exercise class, so I had, like, one drink. It wasn't like we drank a lot. We just ate and talked.
Okay.
And now I haven't heard a word from him, and I'm just wondering what was going on.
Have you seen him at the spin class?
No, he hasn't been at class either. So
How long ago was this that you guys went to dinner?
It's like almost 2 weeks now.
Have you called or texted him, tried to get a hold of him?
No, not at all.
Nothing.
I'm not one of those girls. If he wants to see me, he'll come to me. I'm just confused because it really did feel like it went well, and he seemed to enjoy himself as much as I did. So.
Okay. And you haven't waited outside the locker room?
No, I'm not a stalker.
Or just on top of a toilet so no one could see your feet underneath a stall?
Dang, I didn't think of that. Oh.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
All right, we're going to call him right after this song. You're prepared to hear whatever he has to say.
Yeah, I'd just like an answer. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm cool.
Okay, we'll get your second date update right after Nicki Minaj. Move.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Heather's on the phone. She emailed us about a guy named Kevin who she met in her spinning class. They went out after spinning class. Nice and sweaty is always a great way to go on a first date.
Hey, if someone thinks you look beautiful at that point, I say
Actually, that's
awesome.
a very good point. Heather,
Yes.
you went out with Kevin. We're going to call him Kevin the Meathead since you met him at a gym.
Okay.
And he hasn't called you back since the spin class, hasn't even showed up at spin class, and you just want to know why he hasn't gotten back to you.
Yeah, and make sure he's okay, too. So.
Oh, make sure he's okay. You're so sweet. It's been about 2 weeks, and there's nothing you could possibly think of that you did that was weird or something you said.
No, not in my mind. So.
Okay. I'm going to call him right now.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Kevin?
That's me.
Kevin, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
Heather emailed us. She said that you guys met at a spin class, then went out for dinner, and you haven't gotten back to her, haven't even showed up for the class. Would you mind kind of telling us why?
I don't know. I just didn't think it was a fit.
What didn't fit, though?
I'm into people that are into them bodies and stuff and want to keep fit, but when we started talking, she started talking about plastic surgery a lot.
Oh, really?
Like she wanted to get a boob job, or she wanted you to get calf implants?
No, she was talking about herself, and yeah, she wanted a boob job, and more than that, she wanted to work on her face, and she was even talking about getting butt implants.
Really? Whoa. So did you just kind of find her vain then?
To me, that seems like a lot of insecurity when you want to change just about everything on your body with implants and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think that stuff is ever going to go away, even if you get the surgery.
Yeah, I got to say something. I can't be quiet anymore.
Hey, Kevin, Heather's on the phone.
So I'm vain because I want to improve the way I look. Wow.
Well, no, I'm into that too, but, you know, it just seems like a lot.
And who made you judge and jury?
I have your back on this, Heather.
Of course Jubal does. So, Kevin, would you have a problem if Heather had these surgeries and she just wasn't talking to you about them? Like, what if you had met when she already had a boob job and had gotten plastic surgery?
No. I mean, I'm totally down with the boob job.
Nice.
Of course you are.
But I mean, like, you know, like I think she has a really pretty face, and she was talking about doing stuff to her face, and butt implants I think are ridiculous on anybody.
You can't really blame her, though. I mean, if you want to do something to your face, she can work out her body all she wants. You can't work out your face.
Yeah, but
you know?
I think that it's an inner problem there. Like, once you fix one thing, if you see that many things wrong with you, you're just going to find something else
There's an outer
afterwards to
problem,
find.
and it's her face, and she needs to fix it. And Heather, like I said, I have your back here. Let's get off the whole issue of plastic surgery and what it really means about our mentality here. So you didn't like her. It turned you off enough that you don't want to go out with her again.
Well, you know, not to sound like a cheapo, but I mean, if you get into a relationship with somebody and they want surgery every year, who's going to pay for that?
So it's less of a baggage issue for him, and it's more of a money issue. Okay.
Dude, I'm kind of on Kevin's side on all of these points. I'm sorry, Heather. I'm sorry.
Hey, maybe she's an independent woman and can pay for it for herself.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
Thank you. I have my own money. I make my own money and would not ask anybody else to pay for something that I chose to do to myself.
How does this make you feel, Heather?
I think it's incredibly judgmental.
Okay.
I think it's pretty narrow-minded, and I think that's pretty harsh on his part.
Okay, sweet. Now that you've called Kevin judgmental and narrow-minded, I want to ask you guys if you'll go on a second date. Of course, the show will pay for your second date, so neither of you have to worry about the money. The tab is on us.
I'm good. No, thanks. I've got my answer.
All right. Kevin?
Well, she already said no. What do you do?
I just like to rub it in, is all.
Yeah. Heather, you just know that you're beautiful the way you are.
Well, thank you. That's very sweet, but it's based on how I perceive myself, and what I want to do to my body is honestly my business.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you ever want a date to go get lipo with you, boom, I'm your man.
Cool.
Just want to let you know I'm still trying to get that done. All right?
It's a buddy system. Great.
Yeah. Kevin, are you going to go back to spin class now?
Not that one that I met her at.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Are you absolutely terrible at dating?
Jubal.
There is only one way to be sure, and that's a second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. We've got Abby on the phone. Abby, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. You emailed us about wanting to get a hold of a guy who you went on a date with. Tell us the story. Tell us what your email said.
So I went on a date with this guy named Daniel. We had a lunch date, and it was a really good lunch. I decided that I didn't really have to go back to work. So we drove over to my apartment, and on the way over, he was like, I think that I can probably afford to take the rest of the day off, too.
You guys have a nooner on your first date?
Afternoon delight.
Absolutely.
So...
Abby, answer the question, Abby.
We totally support this, Abby.
No, we didn't actually. We didn't even kiss.
Okay.
Because when he got here, he all of a sudden was very concerned about getting back to work. And he convinced me that he really needed to go. And I guess at the time I was kind of like, okay, well, I guess he's got to go. But he hasn't called me for like 2 weeks now.
All right.
And I'm wondering why the sudden change of heart when he came over. I don't know if he just was having second thoughts about like what was going to happen or what.
Have you tried to get a hold of him?
Yeah, I've texted him. I haven't tried, I tried not to bug him too much, but I texted him a couple times.
All right.
Did he say or check his phone or take a call from work between
No.
No, okay.
So you can't think of any reason why he'd ditch out and not get back to you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right, we're going to call him right after this and get your second date update. You ready?
Okay.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of people think we do these second date updates to exploit people's relationships. I say no. It's because we're open for love here, and we want to help people find love.
If
That's
someone
why I like to do it.
else said that on the show, it may be believable.
It's your second date update. Again, you go out with someone, and they kind of blow you off, and you want to find out why. We'll call them for you. Abby's on the phone. Abby met a guy named Daniel for lunch. Once they got back to her apartment, though, Daniel said he had to go back to work and left, and he hasn't called her back. She tried texting him.
Has this ever happened to you before?
I'm going to start calling him right now.
Has a dude ever ditched you?
No, but maybe you shouldn't. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm starting to regret this.
Why?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do this.
No. Stick
It'll be
to
fine.
your guns.
It'll be fine. Hey, you'll get your answer no matter what, and then you'll know.
Hello?
Daniel, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
I'm sorry, you're who?
Jubal? I don't get that a lot. Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on moving 92.5, the radio station.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I know you guys. What's going on?
Yeah, I figured you did. Hey, we have a mutual friend I wanted to call and talk to you about for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Do you remember Abby? You guys went on a lunch date together.
Oh, yeah.
I just have a question for you about that date. Like, why did you leave her place after you said that you had the rest of the day off and you'd blow off work to hang out with her?
Oh, this is that
Second date update?
Date thing you guys got. So
Yes,
she called you
sir.
guys?
She emailed us and she wanted us to ask you why you haven't called her back.
All right. Well, we went back to her place. Man, I walk in, and she's got these life-size posters of Justin Bieber.
Really?
What? Yeah.
How old are you?
You know what?
Are you-
We need to talk about this.
Yeah, you were going to be on the phone.
Yeah, Daniels. Abby, I think you do have some explaining to do. Why do you have life-size things of Justin Bieber at your place?
Okay, let's get it straight. There was one, and it's not life size; it's poster size. But really, that's a deal breaker for you.
Well, it kind of freaked me out, honestly.
My little sister was a huge Justin Bieber fan, and she had a whole bunch of them. And she kind of grew out of the phase, and I like Justin Bieber, and I don't know. She gave them to me. She offered to give them to me, and I needed something on the wall.
Abby, your little sister grew out of them. You shouldn't grow into them.
Yeah, that is very true.
Who doesn't like Justin Bieber? Come on.
I met him in person. I will say he is adorable.
Yeah?
But I still wouldn't put pictures of him up in my place.
How old are you, Abby?
I'm 29.
29, yeah. Abby, I would refrain from doing that.
I think this seems a little judgy. Come on. Like, yeah. Okay, we all have different music tastes, different movie tastes. Like, you're not going to like her because of one Justin Bieber poster.
Yes, I would defriend a friend if they had a
that's
Justin Bieber
judgmental.
poster in the living room.
Daniel?
That says a lot about the person.
Daniel didn't.
No, it wasn't in the living room. It was in my bedroom.
Whoa. You didn't help your case at all there, Abby. Daniel, is this really that big of a thing for you, though?
There's a couple of things she said during lunch that kind of sparked my red flag, and
Like what?
she says like a lot, and
Okay.
kind of
I'm from
does her
California. What do
hair.
you expect?
I know. She does her hair with her finger. She twirls it and cocks it to the side.
She sounds super
Okay.
cute to me. I'm in,
I
man.
do that.
Okay.
I
And then
do,
I have
and you
to
know
further,
what?
I have to go further with that and say she is adorable. She's very, 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 very cute.
All right.
Daniel, look. Stop being silly. This doesn't need to be a deal breaker. Okay? Clearly we had fun. You think I'm cute. You want to kiss me. You like me. Come on.
Okay.
You sound like
All right,
fun,
okay,
Abby.
listen,
Daniel?
I'll make you a deal. We'll go to the art fair on our second date, and I'll buy you something else to put.
Okay.
Yeah, just
you know,
wait until he discovers her Disney collection
Right?
of figurines.
Yeah, seriously. Normally we say we'll pay for you guys to go on a second date. I'm not buying a painting. I'll tell you that right now. But we will pay for dinner for you guys. Will you guys go out again?
Yeah, I'd definitely go out there again. I think it's pretty awesome that you did this. It's kind of cool.
You liked that she did the second date update?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
And Abby's super excited.
Yes.
Yes.
Although there are 13-year-old girls everywhere who are so pissed at you for taking down that Justin Bieber poster for another guy. I'll tell you that right now.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I always love it when I receive emails or even text messages in all caps. The email that we got about today's second date update was primarily in all caps and exclamation points everywhere.
Was it not from Kanye West?
No, it wasn't. It was from Anthony. Anthony, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. I expected him to be like, hey, what's up? How are you? From the way that your email was written.
Oh, my gosh.
You were a very excitable guy, Anthony.
Oh, yeah, I just think I blew it with this girl.
You sound like you're about to cry right now. Are you all right?
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit upset. I'm sorry.
Okay. Who is this girl, Anthony?
Her name is Trisha. She was a friend of a friend hooked, set us up on a date. It's been a long time since I've gone out on a date because I was in a relationship.
Anthony, are you crying?
I'm trying to get it together. I'm sorry.
Are you really crying?
And that's okay if he is, Jubal.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey, he really likes this girl.
I like men who are comfortable crying.
Yeah, but you went. Tell us about the girl, Anthony.
You're right.
She's just real sweet. She's got really beautiful hair. It smells great, and she's got a funny laugh, and she just seemed like a really nice person.
Okay. What'd you do on your date, Anthony?
I was afraid of doing anything too romantic and too forward, so I got ice cream and, looked at the water and had dinner. It was just a really nice, fun time.
I'm sorry that I judged you. I'm almost in tears right now.
Stop,
That
man.
sounded like...
I think, Anthony, what people are curious about is, like, how can you get so attached to a woman that it makes you cry when you've only gone on one date with her?
Well, part of it's her, because she seemed like she really liked me. And then, like I said, I've not done this a lot. I dated my high school girlfriend since I was a freshman in high school, and then we were together until a year ago.
Okay.
Oh, so that's all you've had. You've had one serious girlfriend ever.
So like 10 years?
Yeah.
And never dated.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we need to.
That explains a little bit.
Yep, it does.
So how did the date end between you guys?
Did you weep into her neck while she held you?
We just hugged because, I don't like to kiss on the first date because, I want to have like a nice, memorable thing
Okay.
that everything else is built on.
Now, your email said you'd be really devastated if you never found out why.
Well, I mean, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life, right? So it'd be nice if I could figure it out.
I know you're new to this, but it's one date, dude. You get blown off a lot in the dating world.
Yeah,
It's
believe
true.
me.
Yeah, but she seemed to really like me, and she was so sweet, and she's got the best smelling hair ever.
Okay. You brought up the hair twice.
So you didn't, freak out about her hair the whole time on the date, right? Because that could freak a girl out.
I didn't mention it.
Okay. It sounds like you were really, really into her hair.
Well, it's really pretty, and she looks like a shampoo commercial girl. It's great. I don't want this to sound weird or anything. I just really felt like a strong connection with her, and I just don't want to lose that.
Okay.
I don't think that comes along every day.
So Anthony, little concerned about your emotional state. I just want to prepare you. Like a lot of times when we get the other person on the phone, they can say some negative or maybe some unflattering things. Are you prepared for that?
I think I'll be okay.
Oh, God.
No. It's already upset.
This is
Wow.
going to end poorly.
Not to make you wait any longer. We're going to play a song.
Oh, no.
Come back and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You guys think Anthony's been huddled in a ball in the corner, weeping
Yeah.
during that whole song?
Listening to a really sad song, like True Colors or something.
Anthony, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Oh, God, I feel so bad.
My heart was beating so fast in that last song. It was just...
If anybody's just tuning in for the second date update, Anthony called us about a girl named Trisha that he went out on a date with. The first person he's been out with in how long, Anthony?
Well, since my girlfriend and I broke up a year ago.
Okay.
And his first real adult date, period.
Yeah,
You've
because-
never dated before.
He met her in high school. They dated for a long time.
Can I give you some advice, Anthony?
Okay.
Okay.
Anthony, are you for
Yeah.
real freaking out this much?
I just haven't dated a whole lot. I knew she was special. Everything about her was so right.
You gotta try to pull yourself together a little bit.
Pull yourself together, Anthony.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? It is one date, and this does not sound attractive. I am sorry.
emotional.
He needs a little tough love right now. Anthony, I want you to stand up straight, pull your shoulders back, and get ready to do this like a man.
Okay.
All
You
right.
never know. Anthony could have met the love of your life that night. This is very important, Anthony.
Okay, Jubal,
What?
we just went through a whole power him up thing.
I know, but I just want to let him know how important this thing is, and he should be very nervous.
Stop. No.
I am nervous.
I know, Anthony. I know. You're an emotional dude. I get it. But put your phone on mute if you start to, hyperventilate or cry.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. Anthony, you still there?
I'm here.
All right, I just want to make sure you didn't pass out.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Trisha.
This is she.
Hey, Trisha, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
You recently went out with a friend of mine.
I did?
Yeah. His name is Anthony. You remember going out with a guy named Anthony?
I do. How is he? Wait. Okay, you're on the radio and he's your friend.
I'm on the radio, so I have lots of friends.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and Anthony happens to be one of them.
Okay.
And he said that he really enjoyed the date with you and thought that you guys were going to go out again, but you haven't called him back or responded to any of his messages or voicemails or any of that. So I wanted to call you and ask if he did something wrong on the date.
That's just weird that he's having you call for him, but he did have a really great time on the date. That's true.
He did? Did you not have a good time then?
I mean, I had a good time, but I think that Anthony had a really good time. Like,
Was he just too eager on the date?
well, it wasn't really on the date. It was afterwards.
What do you mean?
He tweeted like 5 times about our date within like 2 hours.
Oh.
So
what?
He went back after your date and just started tweeting about it?
Yeah, he was like, he tweeted "Lonely No More," most amazing date of my life.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
That is horrible. What were you?
Well, wait, it gets better. It was like, is this what love really feels like? With exclamation points and question marks.
Are you scared at this point, Trisha?
I mean, yeah, especially, okay, how about this one? At last, my love has come. And he did, in parentheses, put Etta James.
No!
Oh, no. Really? He's quoting Etta James on his Twitter feed.
No.
Trisha?
Yeah.
I should also let you know that Anthony is currently on the other line right now listening to this conversation.
Are you serious?
Hi.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry if it creeped you out a little bit. I mean, I was just trying to make a really nice evening for you, and
This is so awkward. It's amazing.
Oh, my God.
I thought we were having fun.
Okay, well, the date was very nice. You took me out on a very nice date, and it was fun. But seriously, Anthony, you tweeted, "Oh, my God, freaking out. I think I hear church bells."
Oh, isn't that a romantic thing to say? I mean, isn't that what every isn't
we
that
were
what every
together for like
girlfriend's about?
3
Finding
years.
the right guy and getting together and living happily ever after.
Are you crying?
No.
Oh, my God, this is a joke, right? There's no way you're crying right now.
No.
I think he has allergies. I think that's what it is. Trisha, Anthony's an emotional guy.
Anthony needs therapy.
Amen. I am sorry.
Trisha, Anthony, let me help you out a little bit. Trisha, if you didn't know, Anthony just got out of a long relationship with his high school sweetheart. You're the first girl he's been on a date with since high school.
Dude, be single for a while. Seriously. There's so many great things about being single. Like, go experience life a little bit before you tie yourself into a relationship.
Yes, Anthony, it's okay to be single and experience things by yourself. It's actually a very fun time. You can do it.
Okay.
Anthony, you need to really, dating is hard and it's going to hurt. But you need to find some confidence, dude. What do you like about yourself?
I think I'm charming and I'm good looking. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Trish thought you were good looking, didn't you?
Yes, he's very attractive.
See, she thinks you're good looking.
Okay.
Now, Trish, if you could give one piece of advice to Anthony, what would it be?
Yeah, stop crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like the date was really sweet. And I think that maybe if he just, the charming part of it all was very nice, but the clinginess and the, just all of a sudden feeling like you were owned by, I don't know. He needs to baby step it. Baby step.
Okay.
That's good advice.
Anthony, you'd like to go out with Trisha again, right?
Yeah, I would very much.
Oh, look at that.
Do you think you can hold it together and not be too clingy?
Yes. I'll work on that. I'll be good at that.
At this point, I would like to ask you if you'd like to go on a second date with Anthony.
Hey.
Trisha, do you want to give him another shot? We will send you guys out. We'll pay for it if you go out with Anthony one more time.
I think I'd rather set him up with one of my friends.
A friend that you dislike or what?
If I go out with him again and this happens, then it is going to cost me something because now I'm going to be the mean girl. And I don't want to be the mean girl. Yeah. And I feel like I just feel like he needs a little bit more time to be single.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Sorry, Anthony, but you got your answer, and now you know.
Okay.
Maybe take some time to yourself, especially if you haven't dated in a while. The first girl that you go out with, you will, like, fall for her because you'll think that she's awesome because she's something different than what you've been used to.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to kind of, like, check your emotions a little bit.
You mean I should not share, like, all of myself right away?
No, definitely don't. Wait till, like, the third date for the crying, dude.
I was going to say the third year.
Okay, guys, thanks for trying.
Do like everybody else and save the tears for the bedroom.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Seriously, Anthony, you tweeted, "Oh my God, freaking out. I think I hear church bells."
Oh, isn't that a romantic thing to say? I mean, isn't that what every
Yeah,
isn't
we
that
were
what every
together for
girlfriend's
like
about?
3 years.
The right guy and getting together and living happily ever after.
Are you crying?
No.
Text in at 78592 says, poor guy, he sounds like a sweetheart, but definitely not ready for dating yet.
Yeah.
Unstable.
That was a clip from today's second date update. If you missed it, Anthony and Trisha went on a date. She wasn't calling him back. Why? Because when she got done with the date, she went home and saw that he was tweeting a bunch of things about how amazing it was and how basically what happened right there. And then he started to kind of cry and was very emotional. So
Well, the guy hasn't dated anyone since high school, man.
Yeah.
And I just have this feeling that his ex isn't sitting around crying. I bet she's maybe celebrating
yeah,
her newfound freedom,
she's
right?
probably doing okay.
Yeah.
And he's not okay with
No,
that.
he's not.
And I'm all for a guy crying. I'm an emotional
Absolutely.
guy. I cry all the time. But that was like something's a little off with him. He is like literally bawling after one date.
There's sometimes when you got to keep it together a little bit.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Like that's time to cry in private after a first date.
And that's for both genders.
Yeah.
Like, nobody should be crying on a first date. It doesn't matter if you're man, you're woman, who you're dating.
That's gonna
what's going on.
Scare anybody away.
Yeah. I mean, unless someone dies. I think that's the only time it's okay to cry on the first date.
Yeah, no matter what. If you go out with someone and then after that they're tweeting about how it was the most amazing date experience and their heart is ready to love again and they're in tears and they can't do anything but think about you after a first date, that's probably going to scare you off.
But do you know what? It doesn't scare everybody off because we just got a text in that says, "Oh, I'll go out with Anthony."
Yeah. They're into it. See, some people might like that. They might both be this. They both be tweeting the same thing and both crying and calling each other and talking about how they've met the love of their life after one dinner date.
And then I heard him on the second date, and I just couldn't handle it.
God, I mean, if they're crying after one date, can you imagine the tears after the breakup?
Oh, man. Be really tough.
Yeah.
So they decided not to go out again. Well, she decided not to go out with him again.
Yeah.
But he'll be all right
Wait.
eventually. Maybe with some therapy and
Yeah.
something. He'll be okay. He'll get through this tough time in his life.
Uh-huh.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The email we got in for today's second date update just said this in the subject line. It said, craziest night ever, with like 4 R's. So I know it had to have been crazy. And then I read the email and there was property damage involved. So I agree. Sounds like a pretty crazy night. I don't know if it's the craziest night ever, but let's find out. Natalie is on the phone. Natalie, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I'm fine. How are y'all?
Oh my God, you've recovered from your craziest night ever, I take it?
Not totally. Like, I haven't fully recovered because the guy hasn't called me back.
Oh. Oh, man.
And what's his name?
Paul?
Paul? All right. And how did Paul give you the craziest night ever?
So, my birthday, do it in style. We were just going around town having drinks and then go to our last place. And Paul is the bartender there. He is giving us free shots. Like, basically, he's partying with us, like, the rest of the night. And it's super fun. And he's, like, so cute. And, like, he's, like, the dreamiest bartender.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, already you need to stop, okay? Paul is the dreamiest bartender to probably hordes of women. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but that night, he was all mine.
Okay.
So, how many free shots did you get?
I do not. I don't remember.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a really good night.
All right, so you clearly have a good memory of Paul the bartender.
Yeah, he had like these sleeves, like the arm sleeve tattoos. Oh, so yummy.
Oh my God, he has so many red flags for me right now. Like if you and I were best friends, I'd be like, leave it. Just let's move on.
Really?
Like it was a good night. Leave it as a good night.
Well, I'm glad we're not best friends then, Brooke, because we had a great time.
Okay.
Okay, well, tell us about the rest of the night then. How did you, I'm assuming you finally talked to him and got his phone number and all that?
Well, yeah, we just stayed and hung out while the bar closed, and I asked him if he wanted to go home with me, and he was like, yeah. So we kicked it to my place.
Ooh.
Problem was I could not find my keys. Didn't realize till later that I left them with my friend Tanner. But yeah, no keys to get into my apartment, and I was, tipsy and ready, to move on with the night. So I told Paul to kick in my door, and
whoa,
he did, and he saved it. He kicked in the door. He's a strong man.
He really wanted to make that night happen too.
Yeah,
that is desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, this session's happening.
What happened after he kicked in the door?
Yeah, so then, we're, just making out, on the couch. It was nothing I'm ashamed of. We were just, having fun and, getting to know each other and kissing, and then I was tired, so I just passed out.
Oh, no! Too many shots!
So wait, how in the middle of making out were you when you passed out?
I don't know. I just remember making out, and then I remember waking up.
Okay.
And did you wake up and look and see your door was kicked in and wonder what happened, or did you remember some of that?
No, because I woke up to police waking me up.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, no kidding. I am surrounded by police, and I'm the only one there. I have no idea who Paul is. It's super scary. And then they put me in handcuffs.
What?
Why are we all shocked by this? A door got kicked in an apartment building. They walk in and there's a girl passed out on the couch.
But why is she arrested?
In your mind, Natalie, you're probably like, yeah, this party just got better. Hello, officers.
No, I needed some beauty rest. I was really shocked.
Oh my God, I would have been scared out of my mind. What happened when they put you in handcuffs?
Well, I did not understand why. Because, why would I be in handcuffs in my own place? Turns out that it was not my place. It was my neighbor's place. We have these identical buildings, and I totally screwed up.
You were hammered. Oh, no.
I knew how to get home. I just, miscalculated by a few doors.
So you kicked in the door to your neighbor's place and made out on their couch and fell asleep.
Yeah.
Epic night.
You were so drunk that you made out in someone else's apartment and didn't realize it was your own place?
Yeah, best night ever. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. All right. You know what? I was a little skeptical when I saw your email saying it was the best night, craziest night ever, but now I kind of agree with you. That is definitely a crazy night.
Yeah, it was totally crazy, but here's my problem. Paul wasn't there when I woke up, and I haven't been able to get in touch with him at all. I've texted, I've called. I have no idea, where he is, if he's okay. I don't know. I need help.
Again, shouldn't you just leave this to craziest night ever and not pursue Paul anymore?
No, because Paul, I feel like we had so much fun, the just not normal fun. He's super dreamy.
Yeah. Any guy that will do a little breaking and entering on your behalf is definitely someone who you want to keep around for sure.
I'm not even sure if Paul knows what happened. It was so crazy waking up to police, and he doesn't even know that. He would die over that story.
I will say, if I was Paul, I'd want to know that story.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, all right?
All right. Yeah.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Some ladies like a little TLC when it comes to relationships. But Natalie's on the phone, and Natalie's the type of woman that prefers a little B&E. That's breaking and entering. Natalie can't get enough because that's how she spent her first date with the guy she wants to call today. His name is Paul, and she met Paul while she was out partying for her birthday. He's a bartender, and they went back to her place after the clubs closed down. Only problem is, it wasn't her place, and she was so drunk she didn't know that. It was right next door, I guess, looks similar. But she had him kick in the door, and then they made out on the couch, and she passed out. When she woke up, she was in handcuffs for breaking into her neighbor's house, and now she can't get him on the phone to find out why he won't call her back. All right, Natalie, you ready?
Yeah, I want to know.
You're both so cheerful after a recap like that. All right, cool. So
I'm excited.
you got arrested for breaking down your neighbor's door because you thought it was your house. No big deal.
I'm super excited about it.
Best night ever.
Exactly. Do you think that, I mean, outside of the whole cop situation and the door breaking down, do you think that you did something embarrassing while you were drunk?
I really don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty fun drunk.
Yeah.
And I still claim that I was tipsy, you know? Like, it was fun.
Okay.
I was tipsy.
You still claim that you were tipsy,
I was-
although you went to the wrong house, had him break down the door because you couldn't get in, and then didn't even remember when he left or going to bed or anything.
Okay, fine. I was extra tipsy. I was E.T.
Oh, you were hammered,
All right.
but whatever.
Okay, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Yay.
Hello?
Can I speak to Paul, please?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, what's up, Paul? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm assuming you probably don't know what Brooke and Jubal in the morning is because you're a bartender and you work late at night and we work early mornings.
Yeah. What are you?
Well, my name is Jubal and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's me, and then Brooke is also here,
Hey, Paul.
and Jose is here as well.
Hey, what up?
Okay.
Yes.
So, why are you calling me?
Well, because we actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Who would that be?
Well, it's a girl that you met while you were working at the bar. I guess you're a bartender?
Yeah, that narrows it down.
Yeah. Yeah, I meet a lot of women on the bar.
We heard
Yeah,
you were
I figured.
a dreamy bartender.
Well, I won't deny that.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I figured you'd meet a lot of women, but this one I think you would remember because you kicked down a door for her.
Okay. That was Natalie.
Yes, it was.
All right.
It was Natalie, and she emailed us and told us about your crazy night. She also said that you haven't texted her or called her back since then, and she's wondering why.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had.
Okay, wait, I have to know. How long did you stay that night?
Hold on, how much do you guys know?
Well, we know that she was pretty hammered, and then you guys went back to her place, and she didn't have her keys, so she had you kick the door in, and then you made out on the couch before she fell asleep. That's all she told us.
Yep. Okay. Well, yeah, it was going great. Everything, the date was fine, and she was pretty drunk, but, I mean, we made out, and that was it, and she passed out on the couch, so I put a blanket over her, and I left the apartment, and then in the morning, which was like 2-3 hours later, I checked back in on her with some coffee and a bagel because I knew she'd be pretty hungover.
That's really nice of you.
Well, thank you. I guess I am a dreamboat.
Yeah. I'm like maybe that may be the most shocking part of this whole thing to me.
Yeah.
So what'd you find?
I'm outside the place with the coffee, and there's a ton of cops, and I'm asking this girl next to me, like, what happened? And she says that apparently someone broke into one of the apartments the night before.
And you're like, oh, I think I know who that was.
Yeah, that was me. So as soon as I heard what happened, I'm knowing, like, okay, they're all looking for me, so I probably shouldn't speak up or say anything about this.
Yeah.
So I just hung out and drank that coffee outside. And,
just to see what would happen next?
yeah, well, actually, I was chatting with the girl who told me the story, and she was actually pretty good looking, and we hit it off pretty nicely, and I haven't said anything about that night to anyone until right now.
Wait.
Oh.
You were hitting on the girl?
Well, she was kind of hitting on me a little more. But yeah, we chatted outside for a bit, and we're still hanging out. We're still seeing each other.
And she doesn't know the story?
That's awesome. Yeah, does she have any idea? And so you've never told her that you were the one that kicked in that door?
No, I was just a passerby on the street.
Just checking it out.
Yeah.
Coffee and bagel in hand.
And now you're dating someone that lives in the same building as Natalie.
Yeah, pretty crazy, right?
Oh my God, it got crazier.
Yeah. Man, Natalie, I don't think is going to take this well.
Well, I wasn't planning on telling her.
Yeah, but unfortunately you kind of did because Natalie's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Come on.
She is.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Holy she's really there? Oh my God, I thought you were kidding.
No.
Nope. Sorry. I know you wish I was.
Well, you were talking to some other girl. Who is it? Because I know just about everybody in my complex. Who is it? And they are not cute. Who is it, Paul?
I'm not getting them in trouble too. Look, you don't need to freak out. We're not even dating. You're not my girlfriend.
No, I just wonder you can't even call me back. What's the big deal? Send me a text.
You were so drunk I didn't even know you'd remember me.
Okay, I was tipsy. And we had so much fun.
Hold on. No, you fell asleep while we were making out.
Yeah, because I felt really comfortable with you.
Oh,
that's what it was.
Oh, my God. That was the best line you maybe have said this whole time, Natalie.
You felt so comfortable that you fell asleep mid-kiss.
What's the big deal? It was my birthday. We spent my birthday together. That was special.
Oh.
It was so crazy. I literally was put in handcuffs. You would have died.
Well, actually, I did see you in those handcuffs when they were walking you out of the building. But I don't know. I was having a pretty good conversation.
Oh, that's cold. What does she have that I don't have? Really, put us head to head. What does she have that I don't? Exactly. Can't even think of it.
She hasn't fallen asleep while making out yet.
Oh my God, you were just as tipsy. We did shots together.
I will say, Paul, I mean, you must have liked her if you were going to bring her a bagel and coffee for recovery time.
We had fun. I'll admit that, yeah.
Are you exclusive with this new girl, or is it just still in the casual dating phase?
We're figuring it out.
Well, let's figure it out, too.
I like her.
I mean, isn't all this kind of weird for you, hearing that I talk with this other girl and everything? You really want to see me again?
Yeah, I do. I mean, whatever. Life is life. Things happen. But I think we had something. And I just want to have more fun with you.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's just hang out. No pressure. Yeah.
I'd be down to hang out. I just don't think we should hang out around your apartment building.
Oh, my God. That is so sketchy, Paul.
Totally.
And then, Paul, would you like to go out on a second date with Natalie? We'll pay for it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
I told you.
I knew it. I knew it.
Red flags everywhere.
We're going to have some fun.
Yeah, great. I mean, I'm down. Again, though, not around your apartment.
Oh, my God.
Paul, is this because you broke down the door or because of the other girl?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, well, that's going to end badly. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Natalie wanted to call this dude Paul. He's a hot bartender. And they met up one night while he was working and then went back to her place and she was hammered and didn't have her keys, so he kicked in the door for her. She ended up falling asleep on the couch. The only problem is she was so drunk, she was at the wrong house. Yeah. And he kicked in the door and she fell asleep on somebody's couch. And then the cops came and it was a big ordeal. But we got him on the phone and asked him why he wasn't calling back because he had left before the cops showed up and all that stuff. But he said he was coming back and then he saw the cops there. And he didn't go into the apartment area because he didn't want to get arrested for breaking and entering. And he ended up hanging out with somebody outside, one of her neighbors, and started talking to her, and he liked her a lot. But at the end of it, she's like, we can still link up because I guarantee I'm better than my neighbor.
Yeah.
And he was like,
okay, cool, but can't be at your apartment building. She's like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So.
She is
And
a wild card.
I like how her reaction was like, who is it? Everyone that I live next to is ugly.
Yeah.
Like, my God, woman.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A lot of people think one of the keys to dating is if you're ever like challenging a girl to a game, I don't know, playing pool, bowling, something like that, you let them win.
No.
But that's not how you do it. You beat them down handily, and then you gloat in their face. No! And that is the best way to score a date with a girl. And that's exactly what Henry did, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. He challenged her to a race, beat her, and then gloated. And now he's wondering why he's not getting a call back. I think I might know why, Henry.
That's not exactly what happened.
Okay, well, why don't you explain to me what happened then? Because your email said that you met her while you guys were running and you challenged her to a race and beat her.
Right. So it was a 5K, and we met while stretching. I was stretching. We were both alone.
Both alone stretching? That sounds very intimate already.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of intimate.
Did you make comments about her being very bendy and how you like that?
So creepy.
No, I steered clear of those sorts of comments.
Okay.
We were stretching, and I noticed her. She was cute. We flirted. I was just, asking her if she was excited about the run. Had she done this sort of stuff before? Just, basic flirting, getting to know you stuff. And she seemed really cool. I was like, oh my God, this is really great. So I said, I'll bet you lunch that I'll beat you.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Ooh, smart.
That's
Thanks,
cute.
Brooke. Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cute.
I mean, it's just your way to make sure that you can buy her lunch.
Yeah, the whole time I was going to buy, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm going to hold her to buying me lunch. It was just a way to ask her out.
Yeah, I'm sure she understood that. So you ended up beating her, and then
I beat her handily, of course.
And you're still bragging about it.
I'm a good runner. I beat her. I waited for her, not in a creepy way, but I was just there. Everyone's having some water. I was there, and we, exchanged numbers, and we went out for lunch.
All right, and how did lunch go?
Really good. I mean, I really liked her. She was really cool and funny. It was easy, and I paid for lunch again, so I didn't, make her pay for lunch.
Well,
why'd you laugh after that? That sounded weird, like I paid for lunch, if you know what I mean.
No, I felt like you guys might think that I made her pay for lunch because of the bet.
You should have.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
a bet's a
absolutely
bet.
should have made her pay
Jubal's
for
right.
lunch.
No.
So you said the conversation and everything was going good. Like, what are some of the things you really connected on, other than the fact that she can't run as fast as you can?
Right. I mean, there was one interesting thing I'll say. I mean, that she sort of stood out from other girls I've dated. We talked a lot about intimacy.
Intimacy, like sexual intimacy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet to have on a first date over lunch.
Yeah, soup and salad and talk about sex.
How'd that come up?
Wait, yeah, exactly, because it's lunchtime, it's daylight.
I mean, I don't know exactly how it came up, but regardless, she was really free and felt comfortable talking about it, and we both talked about it, and it was refreshing, because I think in our culture, like, a lot of women don't feel comfortable as they should talking about that sort of stuff.
Okay, wait, hold on, though. What exactly were you talking about? Like, the craziest places you guys have ever done it?
We didn't get that far into it, but, we just sort of talked about how we feel about sex. I got the impression that she was kind of wild. I mean, she basically said as much.
Wow. She actually said that she's wild.
In so many words.
Wow. I'm guessing you got a kiss at the end of the date then, at least.
We hugged at the end of the date, actually.
Wow, she does sound like a wild one.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, again, it was afternoon, and, first date, for me, I generally think, like, a first date, not much is going to happen in that way, but no, it didn't feel like I was, like, hugging my sister or something, you know? Like, it felt like
Okay.
there was chemistry there.
So you're saying that she's wild, and you guys talked about all kinds of intimacy, all kinds of sexual stuff on your first date, and then you ended it with a hug. I'm guessing your talk wasn't really as hot and heavy as I'm picturing it in my mind.
Friend zone.
Yeah. It's like one time I kissed the guy on the cheek. Ooh, she's a naughty girl.
No, trust me, it was more than that. I know it might not sound like a lunch date hugging, but like it was pretty hot.
All right. But if it was so hot, then why do you think you're not getting a call back?
I mean, I don't know. I texted her after. I didn't hear back. I waited a couple days. I texted her again, and I still didn't hear back. So I'm worried that maybe she felt like obligated because of the race, because I bet her that if I win, that she would have taken me out for lunch.
She felt like she had no choice but to go out with you because before the race you were like, if I beat you, I got to take you out to lunch. She's like, damn it, I didn't want to actually go out with this guy.
He has to.
I know, but I feel like it can't be that because, again, like she was able to open up with me about personal stuff. I felt a real connection. So it just seems like it couldn't be that.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update then, okay?
Thank you, sure.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Henry is on the phone with us today. He wants to call a girl named Leslie. They met at a 5K. Before the race, he was like, hey, I bet you if I beat you, I have to take you out for lunch. And then she giggled and was like, okay. And then he ended up beating her, and they went out to lunch, and apparently they had a romantic lunchtime date after their race. And at a certain point, that romantic lunch date turned straight up down and dirty. When he says the conversation turned to all sorts of sexual things. Something that usually doesn't happen over lunch on a first date. So he's very confused how he would have this open of a conversation with a girl and she would not be calling him back. Henry, are you ready to give Miss Dirty Talk a call?
I'm ready.
And find out why she's not getting back to you?
I'm ready.
All right.
And are you thinking of her as like this could be a potential girlfriend, or are you just really curious on whether or not she truly is wild in the sack?
Both.
Okay.
All right.
That's commendable.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out why she's not getting back to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Leslie, please?
Yes, this is her.
Hey, Leslie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show.
What exactly is this regarding?
It's regarding somebody that you recently went on a date with.
What?
Yeah. You recently went out on a date with somebody that listens to our show, and you haven't been calling them back. So he actually emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why you've been blowing him off.
Who is it?
His name is Henry.
Oh, Lord.
You remember Henry? He said that you guys met at a 5K and then went out for lunch after?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a reason why you're not calling Henry back? He says he's tried to get a hold of you a bunch.
There definitely is a reason.
Do you mind sharing it with us so that we can tell him?
I don't even know what happened. It was like, when I met him at the road race, he was really funny. He was, telling some jokes, and I thought that was kind of cute. And
he said that he made a little bet with you before you guys started running.
Yeah, he did. It was kind of cute. It was a little cocky, but it was cute.
All right, well, it sounds like you liked him a lot, so what was it that turned you off?
Well, it was a normal date at first. We sat down, and we were talking about my job.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the conversation went from my job to sex.
Oh,
and
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How do you even make that transition?
I have no idea. All of a sudden, he started asking about me and my sexual experiences with other people and other women, and I was like, what? Where did this come from?
And just out of the blue, nowhere, he just goes down a weird sexual path on you.
Yes, out of nowhere. It just caught me off guard. I didn't know what to do, so I just went along with it.
Oh my God, you did?
Yeah, I mean, what would you do if you were in my situation? Yeah. Like, he just started talking to me about multiple partners, and I was stuck. I had no idea what I was doing. It was like an out-of-body experience, really.
We talked to him, and he said that you guys both mutually started talking about all kinds of sexual stuff.
No. He definitely brought it up. And all I wanted to do was get out of there. That was all that I was thinking about. Like, how can I end this lunch so that I can, like, leave as fast as possible?
Why didn't you tell him that those are totally inappropriate questions during a lunch date and you're just not comfortable?
I mean, I guess I was so in shock about how the conversation just took a turn sexual.
That is so weird. We talked to him, and like I said, he was just like, oh, she started talking about it, and then we both started talking about it.
I had nothing to do with it. And actually, at one point, he said, and I quote, "Oh, I'm totally into that. I'd be down for that." And I didn't even say anything sexual at all.
That is, I wonder what he was thinking he'd be down for. Wouldn't you love to ask him?
Oh, my God.
No, I don't ever want to talk to him
That's
again.
a shame, because Henry's actually on the other line listening right now.
Oh, my God.
Henry.
He's on the phone?
Yes, he is. Henry, how are you going to explain yourself? What were you doing?
I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, you were absolutely talking about sex stuff. And, you know, I mean, I hate to say it, but, like,
Henry,
you started it. Like, you
I'm
started
sorry,
this
but I
talk.
never brought up sex. Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, what about all the bi talk, you know?
What? Whoa.
The what?
You said you were bi. And so I was like, oh, you're telling me you're, like, opening up or something. I'm like, okay.
Oh, my gosh. No, I never said I was bi. Where did you get that from?
You said you were. You said you were bi-coastal. And so I just, you know, I mean, I started.
Oh, my gosh.
What? You said you were bi-coastal like 4 times. And
Yes, I said I was bi-coastal. Bi-coastal is not bisexual. Bi-coastal means I work on both the East and West Coast.
Oh, my gosh.
Not bisexual, meaning I have multiple partners. There's definitely a huge difference.
I mean, I thought it was like a slang term for that.
No.
I mean, who
No,
says bi-coastal? Who says bi-coastal like that?
A lot of people say bi-coastal, Henry.
People that are bi-coastal.
Are you serious, Henry, right now?
Oh, no.
I don't know what to say. I thought that's what it was.
So you, like, launched into a line of questions about her sexuality because you thought that she was confessing to you that she was bisexual?
Yeah, I guess that's what I thought.
Oh, sweet
Henry. Yeah,
feel
bi-coastal
bad for you.
is a very popular phrase for people that work on both the East and the West Coast. And so was it after she said that you were like, ooh, I'm into that?
She just jumped into it.
She kept talking. She kept talking about it, so I thought, oh, she wants to talk about our sexualities. Okay.
Henry, you are such a dumb. I mean, come on.
I don't know.
Everything that
I really genuinely thought it was like a slang term. I'm not an idiot, and I thought you were trying to ask me if I was into it. So I was trying to be encouraging. I'm not like homophobic or bisexual phobic or something.
Obviously not. You're actually very pro bisexuality, judging from your conversation.
Henry, either way, I mean, mix up or no mix up, you don't ask about sexual experiences on the first date.
Oh, come on, Leslie. You can see that it was a mistake. It's almost endearing.
Thank you, I guess.
That's the word right there.
Hey, Leslie, would you like to go out on a second date with Henry? We will pay for it.
Yeah, come on.
On whatever coast you want to be on, you freak.
You know, Henry, I don't know that I can really look at you seriously anymore after our first date. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm sorry too.
Sorry,
I
Henry.
wish you the best, though, and now I hope that this
was an educational experience for you, and you can take this and into your next dating experience.
At least you learned a new word today, Henry. And just out of precaution, I just want a tricycle is a bike with 3 wheels, in case anybody ever brings that up, okay?
Yeah, I'll pass the vocab test now.